Greetings, Dirt Devil fans, especially ones that like older, outdated Dirt Devil bagless machines. If you remember, this is a machine that was a curb find in my neighborhood, and the only real formalized test I've done with it after a complete refurbishment is just the whole house carpet cleaning. So we have a 3-test mega test that we're going to do here in this video. How about we start out with the carpet shredder or dry pass test, and then we'll follow it up with, say, sand, and then we'll finish it up with the fine dust and or baking soda test. I don't know how meaningful the empty bin weight is going to be for the dry pass test, because this scale only measures down to 1/10 of a gram, and I have a feeling that whatever I get in here is probably going to be around 1/10 of a gram, so the error rate's going to be too high. I have this much more sensitive scale right here that measures down to 1/100 of a gram, but that's almost twice its weight limit of 500 grams. So 916.4, and I think what I'll have to do is just do my best to extract what I can from the bin and weigh that. I just wanted to mention also that if you notice, the height position knob down there is 1 click down from medium, because I believe this is the original brush roll from 2007, and the bristles are worn enough that when you run it in the medium position for my medium pile test carpet, it kind of barely connects to it. So 1 click down, and I've covered that extensively in previous videos. I'm seeing some stuff. I am. Let's get you in closer. The nice thing is since I washed this thing and I dunked everything in Persil, it still smells wonderful, even now, like months later. Well, we end up getting about 916.4, and yeah, so if it's something that's like, say, 1/10 of a gram or less, you're not going to be able to tell with this scale, but you can obviously see that it did pick some carpet up. So how about we go and change this to this other scale. And let's see, I'm going to need a tray, and I'm going to need a piece of paper so we can dump this out. See if we can't get something a little more useful than that. It's not going to be much, but it's more than 0, because we can see that it's more than 0. And there it is. Okay, how much does this carpet fluff and some other junk weigh? Yep, not a whole lot. Okay, I'm going to say 0.06 grams. So definitely not a carpet shredder. And you can see where the height adjustment was set. 1 below medium. see any sand in here? There's a little bit. All right, let's see what it measures. All right, we end up with a gross bin recovery of 917.5 and the original empty bin weight 916.4. So that's 1.1 out of 5 grams, which would be 22%. Now, I knew it wasn't going to be that great because the agitation isn't that high. But let's extract this and see if we can get a little more accurate reading. And as expected, the cyclonic assembly here isn't really all that efficient at all. I mean, it's a very inexpensive, machine. It's got some age on it too. So I will call it at 0.38 out of 5 grams, and that comes in at less than 8%. Now, remember that is extracted. So there we go, 7.6%. Okay, let's move on to the fine dust. And yeah, that's kind of a dirty pickup. And that's cleaned, by the way. I spent a bunch of time off camera cleaning it, and it still came out somewhat that dirty. Want to see where some of the sand ended up? I'm going to have to clean out. Right there at the top of the cyclone assembly. See all that down there? I got to wipe that out. And we have a bulk bin pickup of 920.1, subtract 916.4, and that's better than the sand. That's 3.7 out of 10 grams. So we end up with 37%. So that's definitely an improvement. Now this is going to be the fun part, trying to extract as much fine dust from that thing and clean the sample. So I'm going to do that off camera just like I did with the sand because it just takes too long. And once again, not exactly the cleanest sample in the world, but that's what we got to work with. And because we use 10 grams, we don't really need a calculator for that. That is an extracted value of 16%. Well, 15.7, but we'll go ahead and give it the benefit of the doubt and take it up to a whoppingly high 16% extracted. Now I have an awful lot of fine dust and sand left in this carpet. What can I use to reset this carpet down to essentially almost zero debris that has great fine dust and sand pickup, but just has reasonable agitation? Something that gets that debris out quickly, but leaves as much carpet in the carpet as possible. A very balanced machine. Hopefully that's all I need. not a thing. So that is one terrific clean sweep with this guy. There. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.